Thanks to our sponsor, this episode of Crazy Fitness Guy Healthy Living podcast was created using Podcastle. Podcastle is truly the easiest way to start your podcast. You can record remote interviews in studio quality sound. Editing is a breeze with a super intuitive and user-friendly audio editor. You can take advantage of their powerful AI tools like Magic Dust to optimize audio levels and remove background noise with just a single click. And I also use Podcastle to automatically transcribe my episodes, which not only lets me share the final transcript with all of you, my listeners, on different channels, but it even allows me to use their text editor to clean up any of the episode content I don't like, and I'll correspondingly edit the audio accordingly. Podcastle is amazing, all-in-one platform to create your podcast or any audio and video content. Give it a try at podcastle.ai. That is podcastle.ai. I am what you call an indie podcaster. If I run out of money, there's nobody backing Crazy Fitness Guy. How you can support Crazy Fitness Guy is becoming a premium subscriber to Crazy Fitness Guy Premium Podcast. Our first plan is called Low Crazy. You'll get 100% ad-free content with zero sponsorships and zero commercials. The second plan we have is called Crazy. For $3.99 a month, you get access to full episodes for the full library archives, early access to the shows. All episodes are ad-free, shout-outs out on the show, and you will be helping support our mission, and all the episodes are unedited. For the next plan, if you go year-long for $30 a year, the Extremely Crazy, you'll get everything in the Crazy plan, plus you'll get access to exclusive members' private Facebook group, and bonus ask me about anything episodes, and you get to suggest topics for the show in the Facebook group. So if you want to help support Crazy Fitness Guy, there's 3 plans starting at $2.99 a month, going up to $30 a year. So it's $2.99. The next plan is $3.99, and then $30 a year. So thank you for all your support for the years, and I'm looking forward to continue making content just for you. Thank you. To become a premium podcast subscriber, click the links in the show notes and see which plan is right for you.
Welcome to Crazy Fitness Guy Healthy Living podcast, where we strive to motivate people who are on the autism spectrum to live healthy lifestyles. If you think this podcast is only for people who are autistic, then think again. Whether you are autistic or not, we have a mix of content from healthy living to everything in between that makes up a balanced and healthy life. Autism is our backbone, and we strive to support the autism community by motivating, inspiring, and educating everyone about what autism is. Please welcome your host, Jimmy Clare, who is a motivational speaker, autism advocate, author, and founder of CrazyFitnessGuy.com.
Welcome to another episode of Crazy Fitness Guy's Healthy Living podcast. I have my friend here, Monika, and she's going to introduce herself, and then we're going to go from there. Welcome aboard, Monika.
Hi, Jimmy, and thank you for having me here on your podcast. Amazing. I'm Monika, as you said, Monika Bodera. I'm joining you from London in the United Kingdom, and my accent comes from Poland, where I was born, brought up, and I moved to live in London in 2000, I believe. So if you count my years, it's nearly half of my life. I've been nearly here for half of my life. So yes, I run a spiritual awakening circle platform for people who are on a spiritual path and who are also providers of guidance, that's spiritual, personal development guidance. And I'm a mom, and that's what makes me most happy and proud.
So how did you come up with the whole thing for your spiritual group?
I had my personal experience, which was certainly about spiritual awakening. That was around the time my son was born. And out of the darkness, the light shined through. So I had rather difficult personally time, and all sorts of experiences started happening. I couldn't make much sense out of it while it was happening, apart from the fact that I've reviewed my life completely. I've changed the many ways I've conducted my life in, and I've realized that there is more to mind and body. There is something called soul, and I've connected. And while I was within that process, I invested a lot of time and money as well into my personal and spiritual development. And while I was exploring and seeking new connections and people and trainers who were taking me that extra step forward, and I came across a lady called Monika Bodera, who is a British lady based in Italy. We were talking on the phone a lot, and we realized that we are at the point where we're both available to start doing something within that niche. And I was certainly super excited. We just got into the first lockdown. So there was no option to travel to Italy. She runs retreats there. I was absolutely amazed by the location of what I've seen online. And the only option to do something together was a digital platform. And that's how the Facebook group Spiritual Awakening Circle came to life. And of course, I managed to go to Italy and see her in real life. We've had 3 or 4 meetings in between lockdowns, because as you might know, we are in the second lockdown again in London. But yes, so it was an answer to my need to start a different career, different professional path. And as you know, those things happen when we need them. So that was my connection with Nikki, and somehow we came with that plan to do something really helpful for others. And I think that's how we continue, just to provide some help, some support for people who experience a variety of challenges on that path.
And so what do you discuss about in your spiritual group?
It's mainly a platform for connection. So we've got about 4,500 members, and they come from all over the world. And what we as admins do is we provide them some useful nuggets of wisdom or advice. We invite them to discussion, to sharing their experiences, and outside of our control, obviously discussions happen and people connect beautifully. So it's about exchanging experiences, because some of those experiences can be unsettling. We are not taught at school what spiritual awakening is, how to handle a certain sort of more difficult part of the process. And if we reach out and ask, we'll get answers. And that's what this group is mainly used for.
And how many people are part of your group?
4,500. 50%, I would say 50% are members of our members are from the US. About 40%, no, maybe 30% will be from the UK. And 20% are members from Australia, India, other parts of Europe. Poland, my native Poland, I've been doing some work with the Polish community, and I'm just seeing new influx of Polish people joining in. So, yeah, it's a very international group, and it's still growing.
Jeez. How many years have you been doing it?
We have, well, what was it? It's coming to the first anniversary in April. I seem to remember the 8th of April as our start date. So yeah, so nearly a year. It feels like we've been doing it for the last 20 years.
I know that feeling. I have two milestones coming up as well. On April 12th. April 12th would be Crazy Fitness Guy's fourth birthday, and it would be my podcast first birthday. Thanks to our sponsorship with Deep Stash. You're probably wondering, what the heck is Deep Stash? Well, Deep Stash allows you to learn new stuff every single day. You can become the smartest person in the room with unlimited access to 200,000 plus powerful ideas from top books, podcasts, and more. They have a generous free plan, and if you want to check them out, click the link below in the podcast descriptions. Either or will work. But definitely check them out, because if you're a daily learner like me and like to learn new stuff, I don't always have time to read 11-minute articles or 15-minute articles during the day. So with Deep Stash, I can listen to them on the go while I'm driving the car or on an airplane, etc. So go check out my friends at Deep Stash. You won't regret it.
Well, beautiful, amazing. So you kept it going for the last 4 years, which it's good.
Brutally long 4 years.
Yes, well, it is one thing to start, but then keeping it going is the other challenge.
Yeah, I thought it would be a walk in the park.
No.
Well, I wish.
Well, yes. But you get to speak to nice people like me.
Yeah, I do like speaking. I do like speaking to a lot of people, and I like podcasting more than I do writing on my website at times, just because the algorithms change I read a statistic that Google updates their algorithm like over 400 plus times a year. I'm like, overkill.
Oh my God, that's more than once per day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my gosh. You see, sometimes ignorance is a blessing, as they say, and I'm quite ignorant, on those matters. So thank you for letting me know. Now I'm never going to have a sleepless night.
Yeah, there's some days where I just feel like just ripping my site down. Yank. So what are your goals for your group?
To help as many people as possible. So that's the overall goal for what we do with the group. We have other ideas on how to develop the concept and how to obviously run a business as well. But that's the business side is connected mainly to our retreats based in Italy, central Italy, in Abruzzo Borgo. We are building a eco spiritual village, and of course we can't really travel freely, so it's on hold. But that's our plan for making it a bit more business-like. For the group, the plan is really to build it as keep building it. If it comes to 700,000, that's great. It will be wonderful. But it is about helping people, giving them the platform to connect. And our major challenge, I would say, is to keep that platform safe. Safe in terms of not letting people who might prey on the vulnerability of the process, and people maybe not aware what is expected, what kind of service might help them. So mine, it's a little petty hate of mine, but I need to remove people from the group and when they don't behave. And when I mean don't behave is when they try to sell things like card reading, spells, and it's useful and great, but we know whom we would like to recommend. We trust those people, and when they come without any verification, it just becomes quite. For me personally, it's a huge responsibility to have that platform with people seeking the support and having someone who offers that support without prior knowledge of me and Nikki. And so that's a challenge, but the plan is to grow it, keep growing it and connecting.
That's one of my goals too, is to keep growing my group. Currently have like 35 people in the group, but it's funny, I started off with my group sometime last year, and then I was gonna try to transition to because I didn't feel like a Facebook group was feasible and possible for me to run. But then but I got no one else to join the group on this other platform. And so I was like, I'm going to take this thing down. And after taking it down for a little bit, I kind of jumped everything back to Facebook, and a lot of people started joining, and I had like, a lot of people started joining, and they got more interested in the group. And I was like, wow. And it's like, so it doesn't do well on one platform. Go back to where it all began. And it's like, now they're interested.
Yeah, so sometimes it takes a full circle, doesn't it?
Vicious circle.
It's interesting. It can be, yeah, it can be when you run around it. But are you aware of Clubhouse?
Yeah.
I think we had this conversation. I think I did ask you, yes. You see, just to add to the availability of different platforms, there is this new kit on the blog, the Clubhouse, and that is additional time and effort, which I've decided to develop. That, oh gosh, it's now I think it might be my vicious circle that I moved to a different platform, developing it from scratch, basically. But what I will tell you, it's a massive platform. It's very vibrant. It's very dynamic. So that development happens much quicker than what I've seen on Facebook. Just thinking.
I'm still hoping to get on Clubhouse but I'm still waiting for the Android app to come out. I can't afford an Apple phone, nor do I want an Apple phone.
Yeah, well, they are coming with an Android version very soon, so that will add a huge influx of new users, I'm sure.
Yeah, like
someone was telling me, I
was going to say that a few people were telling me that the Clubhouse for Android is not going to come out until sometime later, a few months later in the year. I was like, well, that's very specific.
Yeah. That's actually Clubhouse. You don't get any specific. It's like, I think the founders, the developers are literally created as they go. So we are there on the platform already, and they are still creating it and finding their ways around it. So it's a very interesting time to be on it. But someone was telling me about the statistics about iPhone users specifically for Poland. I'm sure other countries will have different statistics, but apparently it's only 10% of the mobile users who have iPhones. So with Android app being available, I'm sure that platform will grow quite quickly, and And I've heard as well, actually, there was Mark Zuckerberg on Clubhouse last week, and he's talking about his audio app for Facebook. So Clubhouse will have a competition soon.
That's just dumb.
It's difficult to continue with what we've got, I know. And
Yeah, we need Facebook's version. That's gonna work. Some of this stuff don't work, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I seem to. I mean, I've never used Marketplace. I think Facebook has a Marketplace, some sort of shop.
Yeah, never used it.
Which I've never used. And I've recently seen something like a Facebook dating. I was like,
yeah,
gosh,
not
really?
that either.
It is. Oh my God! I thought, well, I must be dreaming. But apparently so.
Still not using that. I was like, if I'm not even putting my relationship status on Facebook, no thanks. I'm not gonna trust you with my dating life.
Yeah, yes. Well, literally, that's what they, I guess, do. Just get the information from users and develop all the apps for them. But
hi, everyone. This is JJ, the co-founder of Good Pods. If you haven't heard of it yet, Good Pods is like Goodreads or Instagram, but for podcasts. It's new, it's social, it's different, and it's growing really fast. There are more than 2 million podcasts, and we know that it is impossible to figure out what to listen to. On Good Pods, you follow your friends and podcasters to see what they like. That is the #1 way to discover new shows and episodes. You can find Good Pods on the web or download the app. Happy listening.
Wow, we are where we are. As I'm saying, I'm using a lot of Clubhouse now, which is taking time. Facebook is growing, which is great, and I don't see Facebook going anywhere. But because Clubhouse is integrated with Twitter and Instagram, the side effect is I'm growing Instagram. So, which I don't know about you. Do you use Instagram?
Yeah, I use Instagram. Yeah, I've been seeing people been growing their Instagram like crazy amounts of numbers, and it's like, can I get a part of the action?
Yes, yeah.
When?
It's time and effort again, Jimmy. It's just, it is time and effort.
And patience.
Oh, that one too. Yes.
Which sometimes I don't have.
No, you're doing absolutely great. I'm very impressed with your business, and what you do is just great.
It's funny. I got so how many? So do you have a website for your spiritual group?
Yes, we do actually. It's exactly the same name, Spiritual Awakening Circle. I mean, who would like to register such a long name? But we did. So spiritualawakeningcircle.com. Wishing you luck typing it all. So we have a website with more information on different plans. I'm currently developing online courses for people who want to have more than a free platform. I didn't mention, but the group is all free. The content is available for free. But for those who want to sort of deepen the guidance, the knowledge, the training, that's what is going to happen for them. They will have options through us and through all the amazing teachers who are part of the platform as well. So there will be information about that. And we also have a program to support those spiritual business or intuitive business people. So that's where we take a view to help them with visibility, help them with, again, going back to retreats in Italy. There is a program, and I can't wait when we can travel again, because this is really exciting, meeting people in real life. And I'm not complaining. It's great. I can see you. We can talk, and we can connect. Same with the group of people I'm working with. But there is nothing better than meeting people in real life, from my point of view.
I agree with that. Um, there, I'm looking forward to being able to travel again. Uh, I'm hoping. I It's funny. I just got this offer. Well, not wasn't really an offer, but this guy that interviewed me a while back. I think sometime like last month. I forget the exact date, but maybe it was this month. I don't know. But he he said I would be a good fit for this panel discussion uh that has so many meetings a year, and he thinks that I should be sit on this panel and provide feedback to this organization, and once we get out of this pandemic, I'll be able to travel to the different meeting locations and everything. And I'm like, sounds interesting.
That's amazing.
And I was kind of like, it was kind of daunting to me today because it just since it's like my first week back from spring break, I just like everything kind of just piled up on my desk, like one thing after the other. I'm like, yeah, this is fun. I was like, one thing I learned so far as being an entrepreneur is like, take 1 week off, you come back and there's few a few things that doesn't work correctly, like my newsletter tool, and like awesome. And it's like, why am I giving these people my business? And it's like, I'm not gonna give them my business anymore. Hydro Flask is the best water bottle in my opinion because it keeps my water nice, cold, and refreshing throughout the day. And yes, I do drink a lot of water throughout the day, so even though it stays colder for longer, I still like having a reusable water bottle like Hydro Flask because it just sits on my desk and uh, it just sits on my desk and reminds me, hey, you gotta drink water. And Hydro Flask, it keeps it cold longer, which makes me want to drink more water throughout the day because, you know, there's nothing worse than drinking warm water. Go to hydroflask.com and use the link in the show notes. And yes, I do get a small commission from Hydro Flask, so which also helps support the show. So tell them I sent you. Use the link below, and yeah, check out hydroflask.com for more information. My whole point was just like everything just kind of came crashing to me at once. And today, when I got that email, I was like, can I do this? Can I handle this? I don't know. And then I had to remind myself, and it's like, just because you submit the application doesn't mean you're going to get picked. And it's like, it's not like you're hanging it. I was like, it's kind of like a job application, but it's not a full-time job. It is, I'd be speaking to these people, giving feedback. I don't know exactly, I don't have all the ins and outs and everything, but what they said on their website is that they have these different meetings I'll be invited to. I get to share and they would compensate me for my time and my travel expenses whenever I get to ever travel again. And I was like, I might have to do this. Because I want to get the heck out of this. I was like, it's not that I don't like my house or the state that I live in, but it's like, can I travel somewhere? I was like, I'm antsy as heck to get out of here.
Yes. No, absolutely. And that's a really good way of having both your sort of career developed further while you are traveling. I mean, perfect combination.
Yeah, and this guy also said to me, who interviewed me, I was like, "Oh, you have me a lot of connections, and you'll be you'll be thankful to have these connections." I'm like, "Oh well, now the suspense is like killing me." I was like, "I must do it now."
Yes. Yeah. Well, when the opportunity knocks the door, we should take it regardless if we are ready or not. That's what I've been told, and that's what my sort of experience as someone who run own business is continuously proving to be right. It's you don't ask when you get an offer, you just jump and you keep fingers crossed. It's all happening. I keep fingers crossed for you because it sounds really good. Now, how are you with traveling? Are you good?
Yeah,
Are you?
I'm good with traveling. I traveled once by myself. Actually, well, unless we count me and go back and forth from the shore to my shore house, I've traveled multiple times by myself. But on an airplane, I traveled once by myself to see one of my best friends at his house in Nebraska when he was living in Nebraska. Now he's back in Pennsylvania. But I'm pretty good at traveling. I've been traveling I went on different vacations with my family members. Sometimes I hated traveling because, I don't know, just because I carry a lot of luggage. Every time I go to my shore house, I bring my 2 laptops with me. And it's not because of just work or anything. It just, I don't know. I have one computer that is like literally a tank, and by what I mean by a tank, it's a gaming laptop, so I play my video games on it. Or the other one, I can play video games on it too, but I noticed that the fan is a lot louder than this one, and because it's as one of the games I play on it, it's a heavy game. The computer can handle it, but a gaming laptop it is like, think of it as like cutting butter. It's like it literally can just handle anything and everything. And it's like, yeah, I always have to bring this computer with me. It's like, even though it's a lot heavier and a lot bigger, and it's like, I gotta take it with me. Like nothing can surpass this thing.
Well, then you are agreeing to the compromise of carrying the weight of it.
Yeah.
You see, I think that's those little comforts which we have while traveling, little things which make our traveling more comfortable or kind of give us that sense of familiarity. Yeah, like that computer is something you are so attached to in a way of wherever you are. You feel like, I'm presuming, you feel like at home because that's the part of experience you are so familiar with.
Yeah. So before we wrap up, where can people find you on social media and everything?
People can find me on Spiritual Awakening Circle Facebook. I'm one of the admins. So if anyone types Monika, probably Monika with the K, of course, with the K, will be the first one appearing there. I'm on Facebook. My profile is there as well, private personal profile. So Monika.Bodera. And I'm on Instagram with my name. There is Spiritual Awakening Circle on Instagram, and now I'm on Clubhouse as well. So I'm on quite a few platforms. But the best one for me is to reach out through Spiritual Awakening Circle Facebook group, on Messenger. I check my requests now. You know, when you are not friends with people, Facebook doesn't allow you to see the message. It just puts it in the request folder. But nowadays, since I've had quite a few situations when I was expecting something or someone get in touch and I couldn't see the message, and I thought, there is the request folder where all the sort of so the people who are not friends with me would go to. So I do tend to check it. So it's a good little habit I've created. I check the requests as well.
Definitely. Well, thanks for being here, and let's stay in touch.
Thank you so much, Jimmy, always. And thank you as well for being a great guest on my podcast quite a few months back. So thank you, or stay in touch. And I would love to hear about your traveling job. That would be good.
If I get it.
Well, when you get it.
If and when I get it.
Yeah, I'll be the positive one, manifesting here. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Pleasure to speak to you as always.
You too.
Thanks for tuning into Crazy Fitness Guy Healthy Living podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review. Your reviews help us be discovered by more people all over the world. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast so you get notified of every new show. In the meantime, please connect with us on social media at Crazy Fitness Guy and follow Jimmy Clare at Jimmy Clare Speaker or Jimmy Clare Speak. While you wait for another brand new episode, please go check out CrazyFitnessGuy.com. Check out the latest blog posts, events, sales, and more. Hope to see you again next time.
Hydro Flask is the best water bottle in my opinion because it keeps my water nice, cold, and refreshing throughout the day. And yes, I do drink a lot of water throughout the day, so even though it stays colder for longer, I still like having a reusable water bottle like Hydro Flask because it just sits on my desk and reminds me, hey, you gotta drink water. And Hydro Flask, it keeps it cold longer, which makes me want to drink more water throughout the day because, you know, there's nothing worse than drinking warm water. Go to hydroflask.com and use the link in the show notes. And yes, I do get a small commission from Hydro Flask, which also helps support the show. So tell them I sent you, use the link below, and check out hydroflask.com for more information. The internet can be a distraction place. It's full of distractions like social media, shopping, and so many more websites that are very distracting, just like video games and whatnot. But it is all over the place. So much noise going on. Well, with a blocker tool like Freedom Blocker, it can block all those distraction websites that you find distracting. I block RuneScape, Facebook, Twitter, and all the social media marketing tools. Without Freedom Blocker, I wouldn't be able to run CrazyFitnessGuy.com because I'd be distracted all day long. But thanks to them, so I'm no longer distracted. Visit the web link in the show notes for more information about Freedom Blocker, for more information about what they do, what they are, and whatnot. And the best part about Freedom Blocker, you can use it on all of your devices: Apple, Windows, Macs, tablets, and more. Visit them to learn more information